Okay, we are moving on to a new lesson today, 5.4, point slope. I want you to underline point and put some other kind of symbol under slope. Point slope. You've learned slope intercept, meaning you know the slope, you know the intercept, graph it. Today, you're going to know a point, you're going to know a slope, you're going to make an equation. Okay, that's your learning target. So you can apply point slope form to write an equation of a line given a point and a slope. All right, here's what it looks like. Here's when you use it. Use point slope when given a point, box given a point, and the slope, cloud slope. That's when you use point slope form. When you have a point and the slope, you're going to use this equation. Here's how you say it. Y minus y's of 1 is equal to m times x minus x of 1. I'm going to say that again. Y minus y's of 1 is equal to m times x minus x of 1. This is the y you're given. This is your slope. This is the x you're given. So you're given a point, write it down because you want to be able to isolate what this really means. You're given a point, so the y's of 1 is the y that you're given. The x of 1 is the x that you're given. And m is slope as you're used to. And we'll just apply it. Okay, we're going to write an equation of a line that has the given slope and goes through the given point. On your homework today, would just write the equation, try to memorize it, but you don't have to. It's given to you on the MCAs, this formula is, so it's not one you have to memorize, it's one you need to apply. You need to know how to work it. Okay? So, here's my x, here's my y. Do you agree with me? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to apply it. Y minus the y I'm given, 4, equals my slope times x minus the x I'm given, 1. That's it. That's all you have to do today. Some of you might be like, well, shouldn't I distribute the 5? That's what most of our instincts are like, I feel like I should do more than this. That's tomorrow. If you feel like you should do more than this, you are in a really good spot. But today, all I want you to do is be able to plug numbers into the formula.
Is that homework?
Yeah. Okay, again, formula, y minus y's of 1 equals m times x minus x of 1. Here's my x, here's my y. Y minus the y I'm given. What am I given for y? Just say it. 3 equals my slope. What's my slope?
4.
Okay, times x minus, what's the x I'm given? Okay, now I'm not fully done with this one. Do you know why I'm not fully done? This has to turn a plus. Okay, so I just quickly rewrite it. And now I'm done. So you do need, if there's 2 signs, you do need to turn it to plus if it's minus a negative.
So it's plus, it's still plus a negative 2? Or positive?
This turns to plus plus.
And the next one's like
Yeah, except,
negative 1.
yeah. Here, I'm gonna switch this. Okay. So again, y, this is how I say it in my head. I say y minus, this is the y given, equals your slope times x minus the x you're given. So y minus the y I'm given is equal to my slope times x minus the x I'm given. And then bump that up. And that's what that looks like. Where are you at with using this formula? Whoa. Okay, smart hands. I like this actually. This is one of my favorite topics. And it's the most used formula. If you ask Fossum, Albertson, Lillestrand, Delisle, me, what formula do we use the most in math? It's this. We use this the most. We use this in slope-intercept the most. Okay, y minus the y I'm given is equal to my slope times x minus the x I'm given. Can I bump it up at all?
Yeah.
Just the 6, right? So this turns to y plus 6 equals negative 1/2 times x minus 3. You don't have to do any distributing today. I just want you to plug in.
Can we distribute?
Not yet. Don't do it yet. Okay, so I'm bumping it up a little bit for you. It's not just given a point and a slope. Sometimes you're given 2 points. So if you write an equation given 2 points, you're going to find the slope. Do you remember how? M equals y's of 2 minus y's of 1 over x of 2 minus x of 1. Y minus y over x minus x. That's how you find slope. And then you're going to pick a point. Any point. You're given 2. You pick either one. They'll both be the same. Pick a point and then plug into point slope form. Y minus y's of 1 is equal to your slope times x minus x of 1. So the only difference here is step 1. That's the only difference. So if you felt great with the first page, you're fine with this too. You just have to find slope. You've already done it. Okay, here I go. First, find slope. M equals y minus y over x minus x. Now some of us do x minus x. Don't do it. If you get a little confused, just write xy, xy. Just so you know what your y's are. So y minus y over x minus x. That's my slope.
Can you do the other way too?
What do you mean? Well, now I am doing that one. Okay, you have to find slope first. Have to. You don't know the slope here. And that's why it's point slope. You have to have the slope. Now you can pick a point. 4, 5 or 2, 7. Which one you want to pick? I don't care. Okay? 4, 5. I usually pick whichever ones are positive so I don't have to worry about plusing. So I usually pick the 2 positive ones. I'll pick 4, 5. Now this should look like how it looked on the front page. So the only difference here is this first step. And now I just use my formula. Y minus the y I'm given is equal to my slope times x minus the x I'm given. Done. Same thing. You could have done 2, 7, 2. It'll look different, but I promise you it is the same. Because I'm going to give you 2 answers tomorrow for your homework. This would look like this. Y minus 7 equals negative 1 times x minus 2. I will give both of these answers as your homework assignment because they do simplify. After we distribute, they do simplify to the same thing. Step 1, slope. Okay, y minus y. Y minus y over x minus x. 7 minus a negative 3 over negative 4 minus 5. 10 over negative 9. That's just the first step. Now pick a point. Which one you want, the first or second one? You want to do second? Okay. Does it matter which one I do? Not at all.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so pick a point, negative 4, 7, m equals negative 10 ninths. Notice that I just kind of threw my negative to the outside. That's okay that I did that. Now plug it in. Y minus the y I'm given is equal to my slope times x minus the x I'm given. Yep, change that to plus. Y minus 7 equals negative 10 over 9 times x plus 4. So your learning target today, given a point, 1 point, and a slope, write it in point slope form. Objective number 2, given 2 points, write it in point slope form. The only difference with 2 points is I did this, and then I have to pick a point. This is the little skeleton that I do. Look at the steps. Utilize them. I always find slope, and then I go like this. And I figure out which point am I going to do. That's what I did right here and right here. And then I plugged into the equation.